Hello friends, let's start with the discussion of our German tutorial. So this is the episode 1 of our German tutorial. So before starting off with the German language, let me tell you something about this language which is very common. That is, it is originated from Germany and capital of Germany is Berlin. So if you want to learn German language, you just need to know some basic things like this. So now let's move on to our language. So the first word we shall learn is this. This word is pronounced as Deutsch Sprache. Let me write it in English. Deutsch Sprache. Let me repeat. So the word is this and it is pronounced as Deutsch Sprache. Spelling is Deutsch and Sprache. But this is, if you see from English point of view, it is being seen as Sprache, but actually it is Sprache. So we have completed our first word of German. So let's move on to another complex word, that is Begrüßung wollten. Sounds amazing, but let's see. Begru, Begru, Begrüßung wollten. So what's this? This is Begrüßung wollten. This is not bung. You need to pronounce this as sung if you see this kind of B. So this is Begrüßung wollten. Let me pronounce this also, wollten. So this is our second word, and the actual meaning of this word is greeting. So this is clear. This is Begrüßung wollten. Do not take this word as bung. It is sung, and this is not wollten. This is wollten. Need to expand. So meaning is greeting. So this one's meaning is greeting. And if we add en here, then it will become greetings. Understood? If we add en over here, then it will become greetings. Clear? So now we have successfully completed with 2 words of German. So now let's move on with the third word. How to erase this one? Let's move on to the next side. Okay. So the next one is quite simple that you might guess. That is hallow. Hallo, which means hello. This is quite simple one. Hallo in German, hello in English. So the next one is what is quite regular. Means generally we say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. So how can you say all these words in German? So if you wake up in the morning, don't say good morning from nowadays. Say Guten Morgen. This is the word Guten Morgen. M-O-R-G-E-N, which is good morning. So what do we say for good morning? Guten Morgen. Let's move on to the next. Take a screenshot. Next comes is afternoon. So how can you say good afternoon? So the word for good afternoon is Guten Tag. Guten Tag is for good afternoon. Or you can say Guten Tag as good day. Both are correct. So we learned two words. Good morning is Guten Morgen. Good afternoon is Guten Tag. So next come is good evening. So the word for good evening is Guten Abend, which is good evening. So Guten Abend is for good evening. Next comes is good night. So the word for good night is Guten Nacht. This is N-A-C-H-T, which is for good night. Understood? Take a screenshot. So let's summarize all these, then we will move to the complex part. This is Deutschsprache. This is Deutschsprache. Done. Second one was Bigru sung Wollten. Wollten. Two dots over here. This is Bigru sung. This is not bung. This is Bigru sung Wollten, the one which I showed previously, which means greeting. And if you give en over here, then it will be greetings. Then our good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night part. So for good morning, we use Guten Morgen. For good afternoon, we use Guten Tag. For good evening, we use Guten Abend. And for good night, we use Guten Nacht. Just write it in your notebook. that what are all these. Then comes one of the most complex word, which is quite difficult to put it in our mouth. That is Verabschiedenen Wollten. Let me write the spelling. Verab. Verabschiedenen Wollten. So, while we are leaving the place, means while we are leaving any place, the word that is used in German is Verabschiedenen wollten. Over. So this is the word we use while we are leaving any place. So now comes the bye. What we write for bye in German. So the word is this, choose. When you want to tell someone bye in a formal manner, then the word is choose. And this is the spelling. And these two dots are called as omelettes. That will be told in the next tutorials. So basically the word that is told for buy in a formal manner is choose. Done? Then how can we say goodbye? This was just bye. Auf Wiedersehen is goodbye. This is Auf Wiedersehen, which is goodbye. And then when you are on a phone call and you want to tell bye to someone, how can you tell it in German? Any guesses in the comment section? So let me tell you on the word. The word is auf Wiederhören. Two dots over here. So when we are on a phone call and we want to say bye, then the word is auf Wiederhören, to tell someone bye on a phone call. Done? So then comes, how can we say other words? That is Ander, Andere, Wollten. That is for other words. So let's summarize once again till here. This is Ander Wollten. So let's summarize now once again what we learned. So now we learned Verabschiedenen, Verabschiedenen, wollten, which is what? The word which we tell while we are leaving any place in German. Don't consider it as a word. This is told when we are leaving any place in German. This is verabschiedenen wollten. Next was choose. TSCHUSS, two dots over U. This is a buy in a formal manner. Understood? Choose, which is called buy in a formal manner. Then there were two words related to this of. This was auf wieder. This was auf Wiedersehen, which is goodbye. This was auf Wiederhören, which is bye when you are on a phone call. This is auf Wiedersehen, means goodbye. Auf Wiederhören is bye when you are on a phone call. What was the next? Then the last word was Ander, Andere, Anderwollten, which is other words. So till now it's clear. I have summarized till here. So let's start with another section, that is thank you part. In English we say thank you or thanks or thank you very much. Thank you, thanks, or thank you very much. These are the three things we say in English. Thank you or thanks or thank you very much. So, how can you say it in German? Let's start. So, if you want to say thanks to someone in German, then the word is danke. Danke means thanks in German. This is the German word. This is the English word. So next time you want to thank someone, say danke. This is for thanks. Next is danke vieles, means, let me write. Danke means thank you. Danke will es, pronounce it as S. Danke will es means thank you, and danke is thanks. The last one is danke sehr. Dankeser. So what do you mean by danke sehr? In English it is thank you very much. So we learned thanks, we learned thank you, we learned thank you very much. Thanks, thank you very much. Thanks is danke, thank you is danke veles, thank you very much is danke sehr. Done. Let's move to the next one. Next one is biti, which means there are three meanings. There are three meanings to this word. One is please, another one is sorry, another one is you're welcome. So this is biti. It has three meanings: please, sorry, you're welcome. Then the next segment is wiederholen say bitte. If you want to tell please repeat to someone in German, if you want to tell please repeat any statement or anything, then you have to write wiederholen, wiederholen, sie bitte. Wiederholen sie bitte means please repeat in German. Understood? This is wiederholen sie bitte. Take a screenshot and we'll move to the next one. So, the next word is when you say excuse me in English. So, what's the word for German for excuse me? Entschuldigung. Let me write. And so, when you tell excuse me in English, it is generally Entschuldigung in German. This is German, this is English. Understood? Suppose you want to tell sorry or I am sorry to someone in German. Both have the same word in German. So what you can tell? Word is es tut mir leid. So when you are telling sorry or I am sorry to anyone in German, it is said or told as es tut mir leid. And this part generally has some tricks which I will tell in the last. So this is called as es tut mir leid. Suppose you want to tell someone see you later in German, then how can you say bis später? Bis später. Two dots over here. So if you want to say see you later in German, then you need to say bis später. For see you soon, how can you write? Let me use this eraser. Suppose for see you soon it is given. For see you soon, what can you write? Bis bald. See you soon is bis bald in German. Next is till then. If you want to tell till then in German, then you can say as bis dann. This is English, this is German. If you want to tell till then in German, then it is bis dann. So now let's move on to some states. Means what can you call states and capitals in German? Suppose I am writing a statement in German. If anyone can say what's that, then write it in the comment section. I'm writing now. Two dots over here. Two dots over here. This is Bundesländer und Hauptstädte. This one is quite too confusing for me to this word. Hauptstädte. State is quite confusing. You might check in the Google. So Bundesländer means states. This is the spelling Bundesländer above A two dots. It is pronounced as Bundesländer, which means states. This means and. Just A is replaced as U. This is and Hauptstädte means Hauptstädte. Even I am not able to pronounce it properly. Means capital. So it's Bundesländer means state, und means and, Hauptstädte means capitals. Understood? So this was all about today's episode 1 of German class from Collegewali PADHAI. So hope you liked the video, and if you liked it, share it on WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, and all other social media handles. Do like the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you.